Welcome back, everybody, to the Unorthoblocks server. I am still in the process of sailing around, exploring, gathering supplies, looking for new stuff, and getting ready to start building stuff on the server. So I have set up a new base. It's actually on the far side of my estates, on completely opposite from where I built the farms that you saw in the last episode. And this is what I am calling South Beach. So I'm using this as a base of operations for more southern expeditions that go out, find things and gather supplies. I've also put in a small building right over my mine shaft that I was digging in. That way I don't have creepers and zombies wandering in on me while I'm down there trying to find the good stuff. So while I was doing a bunch of branch mining, I ran across some basalt here in the wall, and that means we have an amethyst node. So the amethyst is great. I can make my glass and spyglasses and stuff, but what I'm really happy for is getting the calcite blocks. I like the white calcite blocks. It's a bit different than the diorite and not as dark as the granite. So those are good things to build with. And this node here is pretty self-contained. A lot of them I run into are like open on the sides, so like you got this gigantic black cave from things to come into the node. This one is like completely sealed up, so it's pretty safe in here. Then I also came out into this gigantic, actually, underground cavern. And instead of kind of going down and crossing at the base of the cavern, I decided I'm just going to make a cobblestone bridge across here with a roof, so it's nice and safe and I don't get bombed or killed or what have you, because I don't have a lot of super armor or stuff yet. And then while I was crossing the bridge, I just ran into more cobblestone, which actually is not mine. So you know what that means? That means I ran smack dab into a spawner. One of the dungeons there, and this actually turns out to be a skeleton spawner. So this is going to be super useful for me because I can use it to either get XP or get get bones for bone meal, which I'm going to need for my farms and stuff. And it also gives me free arrows and bows and stuff because then I don't have to try and make it because I don't have a lot of string and I don't like fighting spiders because they're a pain. So I played peekaboo for a while with these skeletons, and then eventually I got tired of that, so I decided I'm just going to go steal the stuff from their treasure chests. So eventually I'm going to have to come back here and actually make a proper room around this place and a proper spawner, and then a place where I can just collect, either set it up so I can collect their drops or I can collect the XP if I need to. But this is actually on my property, so it makes it nice and convenient. Eventually I'll have to set up an elevator and stuff to come up and down, but I believe this is going to be nice. So I am back up top, out of the caves. Put a marker down here because down here I found something very cool. So if we follow this cave and go around here, we come out and find this. Yes, that's right, that's a broken nether portal. So that is going to be where my nether portal is, because it's a big round, like egg-shaped room with the portal right in the middle. So that's like perfect. So I didn't really have any plans for another portal, but now my plans are to put a portal in the middle of this big round room. Probably out of something light like quartz and some. I'll have to trade somebody for some frog lights because I'm too lazy to set up a frog light farm, but I'm sure Draken or somebody else is going to have one of those real soon. So I'll light the thing up. I think the frog lights and the quartz would make a great room for that, and a portal right smack dab in the middle of that. So while out there exploring, I ran across a bamboo jungle. And this means I could not resist bringing back a few pandas to my base. So things were going swimmingly until this turned into a complete fiasco. So I was trying to defend the panda from mobs and monsters and ended up accidentally hitting them and resulting in something that has never happened to me before. Yes. I suspect this is actually probably revenge for me using a panda as a bowling ball in the Season 3 trailer. And if I've done this YouTube stuff correctly, you should now be seeing a link up on the screen that is going to take you to the amazing trailer that Sunny Spacecraft made for Season 3 at Unorthoblocks. Click that now, watch that, and then come back and finish this video. I'll wait. Go ahead. Right now. Click it. Right now. Don't worry. I'll wait. I'll be here. Go. Go watch it. I did eventually make it all the way back in time to gather all my stuff, so I didn't lose anything. And by that time, the panda was no longer angry, so we loaded up in the boat again and took off for the beach. And then along the way, I could not resist hitting a shipwreck that was right there and finding a treasure map. So of course, look at the map, it's like real close. So I was actually right in the neighborhood, so might as well go over there and dig up some buried treasure and see what I can find. So this should be an easy matter, just running in and picking things up. But of course it was night and I had no bed, so I did have to avoid mobs and zombies and that kind of stuff. But I had my panda backing me up, so without fear, no hesitation, I pushed onto the shore, quickly scooped up the chest, and luckily it was like full of nice loot. So after all that, I finally made it back to my base. I had a couple of pandas now, and I didn't actually get killed again. And pretty soon we had a rolling baby cub just jumping around and having fun. So I think I'm going to need to kind of remodel and terraform this area to make a little bamboo jungle paradise for these guys to live in. And then maybe make them a panda house and that kind of stuff. And I think that'll wrap things up for today. But before I go, I want you all to take a look at the description of the video. And number one, click on that link to go see Sunny Spacecraft's Season 3 trailer. Well worth the watch. Give it a like. Give it a watch. It's great. And then number two, check out all the other links to all the other channels for the Unorthoblocks members. The season is just starting, so people are making tons of videos, they're doing live streaming, all that kind of stuff. You're going to really enjoy what's out there, and I encourage you to go watch everybody's videos and enjoy them. And on that note, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye now.